Hello folks, welcome to Netcruzer RC. Welcome to 2021. So yeah, this will be the first video of 2021, and Happy New Year to everyone, and I hope you had a really nice holiday. Myself, I really took a couple of weeks off. I really haven't even touched any of my RCs or done any wrenching or driving of RC vehicles since before Christmas till now after New Year. The track shut down. The last videos that you saw was my December 23rd racing, and then I just kind of took a break. Had a nice holiday with family, and I really didn't do any RC related stuff. I did get a bunch of new RC related products and some new tech and some new things that I've been working on for future plans. So I did get lots of new stuff that I need to make content about and that I will be researching and working with over the next months and year. So look forward to that because there's a lot of stuff coming up in 2021. I am now officially on Team TEKNO RC. I was approved to race for Team TEKNO RC for 2021, so I am officially, John Kennedy is officially on the racing team for 2021. That is awesome. Super stoked about that. I've been extremely happy with my TEKNO RC vehicles. They've just made me stronger and better over the past few years that I've been using them, and I'm extremely happy to be driving for TEKNO RC into 2021. What does that mean? For the channel is somewhat of a separate entity from my personal racing career. So John Kennedy, me, is running for TEKNO RC as well as Bego RC Raceway. I will be racing again for Team Bego Racing in 2021, and super happy about this. This is a hobby shop that's in Quebec, and they have the track in Napierville, and excellent 8-scale facility. Very looking forward to more Bego races in 2021, as well as Jen's Ace. Jen's Ace has been an excellent supporter of the channel, and I will be showing more Jen's Ace products over the coming year. I have plenty of Jen's Ace products to show you. This one is a big 6S battery that will be used in some of the bashers, and this is a 3S that will be used in some of my other 3S bashers, as well as all of my race cars. Every single one of my race cars has Jen's Ace batteries in them. Redline are the best. 130C Shorty LiPo is what I run in the TEKNO EB410.2, and I'll probably be getting a few more Redline throughout the year. So since I'm on Team TEKNO RC for 2021, that means that for my personal competitive racing, any race class that TEKNO makes a vehicle in, I am to run TEKNO RC, and I'm happy to do that. So 4-wheel drive buggy, TEKNO. 4-wheel drive truggy, mini truggy, TEKNO. If I get an 8-scale truggy, that'll be TEKNO. I'll probably be upgrading my 8-scale buggy, as I have one that's 2 generations old. I have an EB48.3. I will probably be getting the EB48 2.0, although I have not put an order in for that yet. Then anything new that comes out that I might want to race with that TEKNO has a class for, I would be buying that TEKNO vehicle. So that's the plan. But that doesn't mean that this is becoming an all TEKNO channel. What it means is that my personal racing in 4-wheel drive off-road is mostly going to be TEKNO. 2-wheel drive and other bashers, wide open. And what's going to be happening here is I will be retiring the TLR22. I've mentioned that a couple times. The last race with the TLR22 is complete. What I need to do next is strip the components out of this, and I will be putting them into this Yokomo back here, a YZ2 DTM3. That's actually a used Yokomo 2-wheel drive buggy, and I will be making a totally separate video about that, just explaining the differences and why I'm doing that. Also, I mentioned I have ordered a couple of new things for 2021. I have a new stadium truck on order, so put your guesses in the comments below on what stadium truck you think I ordered. So that is on its way. It's been delayed. It should have been out by now, and I haven't received it, so that's a hint. But yeah, that should be arriving any day, and then we will do a new kit build on that and get a new 2-wheel drive stadium truck ready for 2021 racing. For 2021 4-wheel drive mini truggy, I'm likely going to be keeping my TEKNO ET410. I might put in a couple of new 0.2 upgrade parts into it, but I do not plan on getting the totally new 0.2 kit. I think I'll be putting most of my money into the new 8-scale TEKNOs that come out in 2021, as most of my 8-scale rigs are quite old. Now I have plenty of other projects that I want to do in 2021. Some of them may happen, others definitely will happen, and I'm not sure what order they're going to happen in, but I'm just going to fire out to you a couple things that I have on my mind and some things that I've ordered to do it. First of all, no prep drag racing. I would like to convert or build one of these cars. Likely not going to go the AEDR10 route, but I'm likely either going to go either the Traxxas / 2-wheel drive conversion route, or the other option is once I move all the electronics out of my TLR22 5.0 into the Yokomo, they make a conversion kit for the TLR22 by Exotec. It's called the Exotec Vader, and it turns this into a no prep drag racer. So it's an elongated carbon chassis. It basically completely converts the whole car over. You're basically you're keeping the transmission, the arms, the front bulkhead, most of the running gear, but then it gets transformed into a completely different looking type of car. That's one option. I have not ordered any of the parts to do that to the TLR, but it's on my mind. It would be the best way to do it. It would probably be one of the best no prep drag cars in the area if I do that. For materials wise, it would be pristine, like the best of the best in that type of a thing. The other option is, now this is a Proline Barracuda body that I just bought, but what is it sitting on top of is an elongated Rustler platform. Now this was my two-wheel drive short course truck from 2011, 2012 era. This is before Traxxas had a low center of gravity chassis. How you would do it is you would take a Rustler chassis and you would buy this STRC extension kit. They don't make this anymore, and it elongates the transmission at the back. It gives you a short course style length, and anyway, this would be eligible to be converted into a no prep drag car, but I still need to get Bandit arms, axles, all that stuff, which Bandit stuff seems extremely hard to come by now because I think a lot of people are doing these type of conversions, so I can't find any Bandit parts. I might do that. That would end up being probably the cheaper way to do it, or if I want to go nicer gear, we'll do it to the TLR. Then other new stuff on order, I do have a Losi LMT roller on order. That's the new Losi monster truck, solid axle, four-wheel drive monster truck, basher. So I will be getting one of those and building it up. I'm likely going to be stripping out some of the electronics out of an old Arma to get that running. So I'm thinking of taking a BLX 185 and a 2050 kV motor off of my old Typhon, putting it in the LMT to start, and then go from there. And we'll see how that runs. For a servo, I have an AGF RC 40 kilogram servo that I want to try out, so that will go into that as well. And then I'll probably put in a Traxxas radio system just to get it up and running, and that'll be the LMT. I have a couple other repairs to make on some of my crawlers, some other bodies that I've ordered as well, just to change up the look and feel of some things, so that's on order as well. And then, as I've been mentioning, I feel like I've been buying a lot of parts lately, as I have been. So I have 3 speed controls here. Mamba X8S for the Arma Limitless, a Hobbywing XR10 Pro stock spec. These are the best budget option 10 scale racer ESCs. This gives you all the fully featured options of a $300 racing ESC, but it's a little bit more limited. It can really only run 2S and up to a certain motor. You can't go like a 5-turn motor. It'll be too much for this, but I think you can run up to like a 13.5 on this, and it's perfectly happy. So it's going to go in a 2-wheel drive vehicle. My plan was eventually, after I do the upgrade to the Yokomo, the 2-wheel drive buggy is going to get the Hobbywing XR10 Pro stock spec, because this one has the frequency adjustment and some other fancy features that I want to use. And the old Tekin that's in this will go into the new short course truck that's on order. Then, just because there were sales on over Christmas, I got another Hobbywing. This one is the XR8 SCT. This is pretty much the best bang for your buck 8-scale racing ESC that you can get. It does everything that you need from performance tuning options, and you're paying less because it's not the full XR8. It's the XR8 SCT, so it's designed for 2S racing on a 3600 to 4000 kV motor for short course, or if you run it on 4S, you can run it at a 1900 kV motor or 2200 kV motor for 8-scale buggies. So I have one of these in my current TEKNO EB48 right now, and I got another one because I do expect that I would end up getting a TEKNO ET48 whenever those new ones come out in 2021. So yeah, lots of stuff on order. The Mamba X8S is still brand new sealed. I haven't even played around with that yet, but this is going to go in the Arma Limitless. And then, as well as for the Arma Limitless, we're going to test out this, which is the Radiolink RC6 GSV2. Why I think this is a good candidate for the Arma Limitless is because this has a receiver on it that has 2 antennae, and it's really designed for long range running. So I think it'd be perfect for a speed runner. So we'll be testing out this radio on the Armor Limitless. Other things on order, I also have a FlySky Noble NB4 on order. That's been on order since November 11th, and it still has not come in yet because it was coming directly from China, like an AliExpress super sale. That's still on order. When that comes in, I will be reviewing the Noble and then deciding for my personal racing if I want to stick with my older Sanwa MT4 or switch over to the FlySky Noble NB4. Okay, there's plenty of other stuff that's in my mind as well for future upgrades and projects that are going to happen through 2021, but this is just the lay of the land of where we're at right now, and it's just up to me to get into it again. So like I mentioned, I haven't touched any of my RC stuff for a couple of weeks, and now I just want to start getting into the cleanup phase, so I'll do some cleanup on the TEKNO EB48.2, just get it ready for when the tracks reopen. Oh, that's the other thing I did not mention, is that we're currently in a lockdown situation, so all the tracks in my area within probably 10 hours of me are all shut down, locked out. So I can't go anywhere, I can't race anywhere. That's likely going to be the case until February. So we're not going to see any racing, actual RC racing anytime soon, but what I am doing in the meantime is VRC. So we have virtual RC racing happening on the computer, and I'm in a race series for that right now, and so you will be seeing those videos coming up very shortly. Alright, so lots of stuff happening for 2021. Again, huge thanks to my sponsors, my personal racing sponsors, TEKNO RC, Bego Racing, and Genzace. As I mentioned, Netcruzer is an open brand media platform, so that means that any products that get sent to me or that I buy, I will show. And so there's going to be no change there. We're still willing to show everything that's really cool in the RC community, and I hope you stick around for the ride. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. If you're new on here, subscribe. If you want to talk to me, leave a comment down below. And as always, thanks for watching.